I'm sorry for this reuse of speed paints, but this is important to make because it needs to be recognized that this fucking sucks. If you don't know what's going on, the Cine Bear stuff, if you know, you know, has been going on a lot. And with the update of Cine actually being reported to the cops, it needs to be addressed. This one aspect of this whole mess needs to be addressed. And that is the fact that the commentary community, not just the ACC, but also other commentary communities, are just using this for probably money. Yeah, I keep seeing a lot of people get facts about Jack alone wrong. And to correct you, because I looked into this, Jack didn't lead a cult. And here's the thing, even if he did, that cult would have, disbanded within days. Because it cannot handle stuff like that. Cults are big groups, sometimes small groups, that are that are put together for a purpose. Let's go with Heaven's Gate. Heaven's Gate believed in, being beamed up by aliens, to say the least. And it inevitably escalated to a very tragic degree when they all took their lives, thinking that's going to help them get into the magic spaceship. And in Jonestown, they believed this guy so much, they willingly drank the Kool-Aid, but didn't know they were being poisoned. Dice.org was not run by Jack. No, he was a part of it for 2 weeks at 16 years old. I had to check 2 different videos to check it. No, the guy running Dice is named Mortis, who is a necrophilic pedophile who loves zoophilia. Yeah. And the ferret stuff. The ferret was a 16-year-old named Chara who was not sexually abused. And the fact that people have to didn't look into this, but still said this with their whole chest is astounding. I want to get that right off the bat because, one, Jack may be enduring a lot of stuff mentally, emotionally, out the wazoo, but it didn't do a lot of the stuff being accused of. The racism and transphobia, yes, he owned up to that and has since apologized. But everyone calling him a ferret fucker? Yeah. Guess what you're doing by doing that? You're using things he's been accused of in the past to invalidate it. You are invalidating Jack's sexual assault. And as an AFAB myself, y'all are fucking disgusting. Yeah. And I have unsubscribed from channels who are actively using this against Jack when he has addressed it. Even got his sister to debunk a thing. And y'all are insidious. Now, onto the Cine Bear updates. As pointed out by Laurel on Twitter, after speaking to a therapist, that therapist proceeded to report to the police being a mandatory reporter. Now, a mandatory reporter, for those who don't know, are actively supposed to tell the cops what's going on if there's something going on. Meaning, a lot of things are not revealed. Now, also, because we tend to forget this little aspect, and I see this going around, there's a call going around in group chat screenshots Y'all are messing with PII, personal identifiable information. The people who are actively in that group chat, a lot of them are private citizens, and you did not check if they were or not. And you allowed doxable information, like where Cindy works, which does not matter to y'all. It matters to the cops. And here's the thing with that. You all are spreading this call like it's an own on Jack. When you're all forgetting that Cindy groomed a 14-year-old, groomed a 17-year-old, or exposed, like, sensitive material, obscenity to a 17-year-old and now a 14-year-old. So 2 counts of obscenity on top of a misdemeanor, which is a misdemeanor or even a Class E felony in the terms of hacking into Jack's computer. On top of that is a Class D felony theft. Y'all are no better than Lyle Convoy, and how Lyle Convoy fucks up things for victims and the justice system. I recommend you stop fucking talking about this, because I had to learn this very quickly, of being careful what I say, because here's the thing, y'all are playing Captain Save-A-Ho. Some people are playing Captain Save-A-Ho, Jar, Kumo, and a lot of y'all are going, wow, so much drama, Keemstar popcorn gif where? And y'all are just not fucking smart. You're saying, oh, the ACC has a self-policing issue. Throw them in the wood chipper. Throw yourselves in the wood chipper too. Because this is just fucking insane. How many times do I have to say this? Because I've said this before. Y'all have zero journalistic integrity. You take what you roll with. Yeah, I know some of y'all take what you roll with. And y'all are just you are making money from the misery of the victims. Cindy's victims. Y'all are laughing at one of Cindy's victims while saying, why didn't the minor get any money? How is Jack supposed to give money to a minor? And even if he could or not. Because Enno is 14. How do you send some of that money to a 14-year-old? Because 14-year-olds don't have bank accounts. That would have to be sent to Enno's family. And here's the thing. You don't know a lot about Enno. You don't know if they're in a similar housing situation that Jack was. And y'all need a break. Y'all need to, cover other things. I'm pretty sure Bull Blacks is still, in trouble or something. I don't really fucking care that much about that. But y'all need to not do this, because you are actively hurting victims like Enno. You're hurting Jack. You're hurting victims. And just because Jack isn't a perfect victim doesn't mean he's less of a victim. Y'all are fucking disgusting. And the fact that I have to come on here and yell at you. What is wrong with you? What are you going to say next about Jack? What was he wearing? Was he asking for it? Y'all are disgusting. Because if Jack identified as a woman, if Jack was a cis woman and Cindy was a cis man, you wouldn't be saying half this shit. You wouldn't have. And it's hard for male victims to even get, justice. And they probably have to suffer quietly as a result. Because a lot of people, sadly, do not believe guys can get raped. Or touched inappropriately. Or any of that. If you cannot treat the victims equally in severity, you are not equipped to fucking cover shit like this. And you screaming about the fucking ferret. God damn. It's not about the fucking ferret. It's about the person who sexually assaulted another person. Who groomed a minor. Who committed felony theft and hacked into devices of the SA victim. And yet you're foaming at the mouth of this call because finally we can go after Jack. Fuck. Put yourself in Jack's shoes. Being a minor on the internet years ago and having people invalidate your trauma, having people invalidate what you've been through just because they don't like you. And here's the thing, if you cannot cover all of the allegations equally, you're not remotely equipped for anything. I'm going to stop right here before I lose my fucking mind. Goodbye.
つまらん。